Fire Camp 2024 is an assemblage of some professors from Penn State University, Arcadia, and Stockton University here in New Jersey. We've brought in students from those universities as well as Amherst in Massachusetts and SUNY in New York to all learn and discuss fire effects and fire ecology in the Pine Barrens.
So we got them all orientated with their equipment. We did a field day for them to go ahead and put to practice all the things they learned in the S130, 190 courses. So they are able to build line, lay fire hose out, and do their progressive hose lays.
I'm at the New Jersey Fire Camp because I'm a forestry major who hopes to go on to work in wildland firefighting and further into fire ecology, and this is just a really good experience and helping me gain knowledge and meeting with professionals that can help further me in that career.
My name is Jesse Cry. I'm an assistant research professor of fire management at Penn State University. I'm here at Fire Camp this week with a group of students from Penn State, and one of the benefits is this is an opportunity for us to be able to take students to see where fire is being applied very frequently and to actually get them on the ground.
So yesterday we explored what's called the fire interval study. So we had this long-term experiment that we set up back in 2015, and we're basically testing out the effect of different fire intervals or frequencies or numbers of years between fires. And really in this case, we're just looking to see what effect is it having on the forest overall. We're really kind of starting with the vegetation, how is the vegetation responding to that. So we put in plots in the woods like we typically do in forestry. We have tag trees and we're measuring them and kind of evaluating changes in the sizes of the trees, then also looking at patterns of mortality related to the fires.
They were able to go to the Silas Little experimental forest and work with the scientists and see the things that they're doing to make our job as fire managers and firefighters safer and be able to anticipate what's going to happen with different weather and fuel environments.
I'm really enjoying the people and the different perspectives I'm being able to understand, as well as, especially here at Silas Little, understanding some of the more scientific ideas of, what it takes to put prescribed fire on the ground and to be able to, bring back a natural part of the ecosystem.
And here we are today, after all that preliminary work. We're actually out here putting the science, putting the education together, applying fire to the landscape. Within the last couple of hours here, we've done a control burn on about a 10-acre area of the Pine Barrens. Students were able to practice the techniques of firing, how to use fire safely, how to keep fire contained in a geographic boundary.
Favorite part for me is literally seeing students' reactions the first time they get to use fire and see fire, because I talk about it a lot in the classroom and theoretically and the science behind fire, and it's such a pleasure to see students' faces and the reactions and how excited they are to actually be able to apply fire and see what it does.
So today we did a prescribed burn, as you could see, and we had 3 groups. One group was a science group that did a little talking and understood what was going on. Then we had another group, a holding group, and then we had a firing group, and we got to switch in between all of them. Definitely my favorite one was the firing group because lighting fires, it was super fun. It was nice to see everything that I've learned hands-on in the past couple months, finally a hands-on experience. It was cool, and I think that I learned a lot, and I found something super cool.
Laying down the fire was probably the most fun part. It's what I've been wanting to do this entire time, basically. So getting the drip torch in my hand was definitely pretty rewarding. This is the first thing I've ever done, so I'm excited to continue doing it throughout my career.
So I have a background in arson investigation, so it wasn't fully what I was expecting, but I definitely got my wow coming here, getting to learn about the plants, about the other students, and what they are doing here. Experimenting, seeing the growth of different plants, ferns, trees, getting out the woods to make things better for the environment and also for fire ecology.
I watched the line for a while and making sure there were no spots coming over. And then we went and actually lit fire, which was really cool, really interesting. Very hot, awesome. And then we're doing mop up, pulling stuff away from the line. And it's exciting. It's cool to see how it actually all comes together.
So I mean, today was, decently hot, but I mean, you learned a lot out here. Opposed to structure firefighting, it's a lot different. It's a different beast out here. But it was interesting to see the way that, you try to control the fire and make the lines and everything and learn from the experts.
Lots of hands-on experience for the students, and hopefully they can take that knowledge back with them and further their careers in forestry and wildland fire.